shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm #1, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Tryna compete with me in the same lane. Around, I made my own way, see if they maintain. Feeling like I'm almighty, so all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything, I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot, that running like a track star, right out the Reeboks. No more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch a. Oh God. If you see Camp, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by 2 things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leave your feet hot, that running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by $sign, yeah, I get that. Without them $signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat, look.
Garland with the ball. Pass to Sohan. Back to Garland. Now Mobley. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that gets us rolling. Oof, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Cartwright. It's stolen by Garland.
Boy, textbook execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away.
And here's Jones. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
Pass to Duran. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Mobley with it, defended by Jones. Here's Duran. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Mobley. Cartwright with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point game. Takes it inside. Garland. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Over to the wing. From deep, Mobley. Sohan with a rebound. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Sohan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Sohan. It's stolen by Garland. In transition, here they come. Shoots over Barnes. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. And stolen by Mobley. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Cartwright is a monster. Tough task for the defense trying to stop him.
And he's good on the second. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Gay outside. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's Morant. The 3 from Barnes. Duran with the rebound. Up top, Beverly. To the inside. Pass to Avdia. Here's Duran. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
On the wing, Jones. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. That one is off. Here's Conley. And he got the whip.
漫步在长沙的街头 say whoa whoa I am the local 24/7有热辣的状态 it's full show 跟着我走走长沙人虽讲的塑料普通话也差一日三餐绝对少不了辣再干吧韵味的 top 就害了当时没多背厌恶了这么玩乐队塑料普通话不学费搓脖子压搓的鬼鬼就说是别想也活该就说我也活该学不得地了也活该我还是咋说的猛仔老地方的态度不讲道理这城市所有 passion shake your body 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe you better come in and find it 到英军多久一步步过我相信他们的泡泡之火比他们尴尬因为手里有牌球队会办得慢为丑又再喊我快得了我恨个不羁你在心酸我还在无意我办过的爱是为深耕不息一路上我相信人者无敌老地方的态度不讲道理这城市所有 passion shake your body 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe you better come in and find it 一个非字不能概括因为的实在有太多改造了真的我再做丢个张手的再真不纠结我的妈奶的饭屋越近越好口罩张手的虎 Rapping my city you know that I'm cool 感觉有利落是长沙态度一个非字不能概括因为的实在有态度
This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And it's the Sixers to start out. Here's Simmons. Tucker with a screen. Stolen by Wall. He's got a clear path by himself. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Now here's Leonard. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
To the middle. Here's Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Zubac. Yes, it's good.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
On the attack, Simmons. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Clippers. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
And the Clippers have possession. Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Zubac. Leonard outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard on the wing.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
To the inside. Pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And so here is Philadelphia. Simmons with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. And he drives in. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Pass to Simmons. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Leonard. Here's Butler.
Hey, yo, right here.
Launches a three. Rebound by the 76ers. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Leonard outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's the Clippers now.
Into the lineup for your Clippers,
Leonard outside. Going inside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Offensive board. And it's blocked by Embiid. Now here's Melton. Now Thibault. And he lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Leonard up top. Puts one up from 19. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top. Up 2. And the
76ers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pass to Butler. Picked his pocket. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Sixers leading.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Outside for Irving. Irving is doubled. 4 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's Wall. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Trying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. They have no answer defensively inside.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Wall. Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Count it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots it from the corner. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Over to the wing. Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
And you know Harrell wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
Leonard, left side. Zubac inside. And yep, it's good. Zubac has got 6 here in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The Sixers trailing. Here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Clippers have possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Jackson, right side. Pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. Zubac, screen. Here's the second effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles. Good on the second one. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Fades. Come on. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Melton misses.
Second personal foul. Second team. Moses Brown.
The Clippers in the lead. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Leonard. Goes up on the wing. Second chance shot. Here's Coffey. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways, that time as a finisher.
Outside wall. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but it's hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute played here in the second half. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Tucker, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, No, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie.
You have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And the Clippers call time here. Outside Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
They get it back. Tries again. Kicks it out to Kennard. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Thibault with the board. And here are the Sixers now. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Inside. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Kennard. Morris sets a screen. Knocked away. And stolen by Melton. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here we go. The Sixers on the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The Clippers trail. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Morris on the wing. Brown inside. Looking to end the drought. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Harrell. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Free throw no good for Brown. Irving with it. Jackson in his pocket. And that one's good. Irving's got 6 points.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does, because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Chalk up two there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And we've watched three so far in this one. Sixers ahead. Up four. We've got more in store.
The 76ers, 34.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Timeout called, the 76ers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's stolen by Thibault. Left side, Tucker. Pass to Irving. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the big finish by Wall.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Wall. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Sixers leading. Here's O'Neal. Embiid, high post. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his third foul so far. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Ben Simmons.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside for Irving. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. It's stolen by Irving. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Tucker. The Clippers grab the miss. Butler on the wing to take the lead. And Tucker pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he gets it to go.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Soft touch off the glass.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
And they double up Simmons. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And that one's good. Covington.
Oh, the experience coming into play. Covington has the confidence to take and make big-time shots. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Up ahead. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively. The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is, but it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Here's Zubac. Rebound by the 76ers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Irving. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Ben Simmons.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And it's blocked by Wall.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for your point.
And Leonard drops them both. Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Demanding the ball in the big moment. Butler lives for moments like this.
Basket counts.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Zubac. Another shot. No good. So this one belongs to the 76ers. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility
got me saying it's overused for that baby butter.
So send us your best plays over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and your play might just be featured in a future episode. Another really cool 2K23's My Career mode is
I don't care too much, I don't cry a lot. Interviewer wanna if I'm not. Need it honest, cause I lie a lot. She ain't ginger, but she got a. Can we turn this up to a higher notch? They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mosh. Let her somebody else, cause it's icy high. Hey, I'm in the back of a Jeep, bad chick at the wheel in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when
is that you'll come
and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, and I'm back in the city, back in the city, back in the
is that you'll come across a lot of NBA talent.
and I'm back in the city.
Flow, I'm seeing 5D like I'm better than Eddie. I got the hot pot running, I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandmama I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. The other band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up and I hit the ceiling, got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lather me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the privacy, I need it. Allergic to it, I mean, I'm very yeah.
And I'm back in the city, back in the city, back in the city. And I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the city.
Hands up, yeah.
And I'm back in the city.
Flow,
I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Gone, get it wrong. Going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Get it wrong, my heart, I don't wanna get it wrong. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Ride with the fool, I'm a fool. I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Either ride in a fantasy. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Ride. Tune to your frequency. Get fool, I'm a fool. Lose all decency. Lose all decency.
Oh, so you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right? Ooh, oh, so you gone. Gone. You be gone like the wind, I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the wind, I be gone like a windy.
Get it on my heart, gonna what I get it on my heart, gonna what I going.
If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago. If you be gone, I be gone like a Bravo.
Get it on my heart, gonna what I get it on my heart,
yeah. He said he gonna be gone like the wind, but me, my brother, is supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you
just what you want. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Let's make the most of.
And here's Garland. Pass to Sohan. Back to Garland.
Get me started before this started. I could be giving someone all of me, totally. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Slow, gotta make the most of this before it's over. Time, don't wanna waste a feel like we can make it real. Don't wanna wait when you could be loving me. Signs, too busy reading minds. Already made it here. Don't overthink when you could be loving me.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Here's Garland. He's looking for Mobley and finds him, and it's good. 2 points.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Durant.
How about using the rim?
Se le quita, los persinados, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue lo católico, pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chisme tan naca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo. También me miró feo, que es pobre, pero. Qué oso, ya. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso. Qué oso. Guagua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Guagua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan. Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, se echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan hay problema. Yo pienso.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Our game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against the Hornets. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight. With our reporter, Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Charlotte, Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Ball. Pass to Rozier to the inside. Now here's Plumlee. Tight defense on him. Rozier against Jones. Plumlee passes to Ball. Shoots over Morant. Ball no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost capped to take it.
Jones' shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
To the paint. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Ball.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful. In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Ball passes to Hayward. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington, a screen on Morant. A deep three from Ball. Barnes with the rebound. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Ball. Back to Hayward. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
And so he hits both.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Ball. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And Sohan gets it to go. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Sohan. Here's Jones. Goes back up. The shot by Sohan, no good. Ball against Jones. Ball passes to Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Morant. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 5 now.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. Pass to Richards. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bouknight. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Right side Jones. The shot won't fall. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Bouknight. On the take. Outside for Rozier. Jacks up a 3. And Morant clears the board. Now Los Angeles with it. And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back. Rozier against Morant.
Cop the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown one.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Charlotte going up against Los Angeles. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Jones. He's out there with Morant. Scotty Barnes is out there with Cartwright. And it's Sohan in at power forward. And for Charlotte, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor, it's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Morant. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Washington. Lock at 6. Here's Sohan. Here's Cartwright. And he makes good on the layup.
Unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Plumlee with a screen on Jones. And it's Ball in the corner. Washington sets the pick for Ball. Shoots over Morant. Ball no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Rozier. Outside, Ball. Off target with his 3. And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. And then Washington with the dunk.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. Melo's got incredible pass passing ability.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Now here's Barnes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Morant against Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. And it's Ball in the corner for the three. And Jones pulls it down. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A nice shot by Sohan.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And another shot. And Ball puts it in.
Boy, nice work that time by LaMelo Ball to follow the miss of his teammate. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
The pass to Barnes. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Washington. Pick by Cartwright. Sohan, the pass to Cartwright. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Textbook. This is how you run screen and rolls. Cartwright being rewarded for the aggressive and quick slash off the pick.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. Now, here's Rozier. Passes it to Martin. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. Charlotte again missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Charlotte trails by 6. Pass to Bouknight. And it's blocked. Here's Sohan. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Morant surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Good. Cartwright's got 6.
Boy, Cartwright doing a nice job there finishing through the hit. Persistence paying off.
Pass to Bouknight. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Morant missing. Charlotte trailing. Rozier the pass to Bouknight. Here's Richards. On the wing, Rozier. Jones sets the pick for Rozier. Outside for Martin. Shoots the 3. That shot off. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Charlotte trails by 8. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Rozier, and it's Williams at center. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Hayward passes to Washington. Count it.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Los Angeles leading by 6.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Now here's Barnes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need it. He's a real quality wing player.
The pass to Barnes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Sohan. Back to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Charlotte calls timeout.
La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan. Algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las máscaras. Nunca llega el malillón. El ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia. Los haters llenos de envidia. No creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las leyes. No quedan ni bachas, yo no respetan la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guayan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque vamos. Siempre diré la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no más huecha el rucón.
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut. What you doing on this side? Do you know who you are? Let me give you some advice.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. And here's Morant. Outside Jones. Back to Morant. Right side Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. Doesn't go for him.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Pass to Cartwright. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jones with the ball. Here's Sohan. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Jones. Three-pointer.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
Pass to Sohan. And here's Morant. Outside Jones. Here's Cartwright. He's covered by Curry. And he buries his first look. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Here's Cartwright. Outside Morant. Pass to Cartwright. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. Now here's Curry to the middle. And the layup falls.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Pass to Sohan. From the elbow. Oh, denied by Durant.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Outside Curry. The three is up. Jones grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jones. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Sohan. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Barnes. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Whole team basketball.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. The three from Curry. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Inside. Cartwright. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Outside Curry. Pass to Lewis. Outside Durant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Outside Morant. Pass to Cartwright. Back to Morant. Over Curry. Clock at 2. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, we'd like to see him knock that one down.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now Barnes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Right side Durant. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Clock at 4. Here's Cartwright. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on deep. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That'll be 3 seconds. Home team basketball.
On the wing, Curry. Off target with the 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Left side Jones. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Tries to snap the cold streak. Nice D from Durant.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And stolen by Morant. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Lewis. Back to Curry. For 3. Here's Cartwright. Fades away. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Barnes with it. A minute and a half left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
14 basketball.
So it's the home team now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The three from Curry. Cartwright with a rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Sohan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. Will it go? Snatched away. .40 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes a three. Durant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Left side Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into the line.
9 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Washington Wizards, they're up by 8. And we'll be back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Butler. Driving to the basket. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his first bucket in this one.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
And here's Barnes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock is at 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Home team basketball. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he comes up with a bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Barnes with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Here's Lewis. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Rozier outside. Pass to Lewis. Hey, puts up a 3. Cartwright with a rebound. That shot is good by O'Neal. And Los Angeles leads by 17.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Cartwright. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. It doesn't go for him. Now Los Angeles with it. Right now on a 9-0 run. Pass to Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
The ball's knocked loose. .133 left in the third quarter. Jones with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And here's Morant outside. 3 seconds left. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Jones up top. He shoots. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Here's O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clock at 6. Now Barnes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Curry. Pass to Kerr. Back to Curry. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 18. Pass to Barnes. Six on the shot clock. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jones. Blocked. Curry with it. Now here's Durant. The three. He drops it from range. And Los Angeles leads by 21. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
On the wing, Durant. And here's Curry for three. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to Morant. Back to Curry. To the left wing. Here's Lewis. Offline with a three. Now Morant. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Tries again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits one of two from the strike.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Right side Barnes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team basketball.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Away team ball.
Here's Morant. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Jones. Fires the three. Lewis with the rebound. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. The three from Curry. No luck on that one. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Doubled by Durant. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Home team basketball. Into the lineup for your home team, Bill Cartwright.
Butler on the wing. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Home team basketball.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, if it's possible, it feels like Stephen Curry has taken on even more responsibility over the last few years, but this guy certainly has the shoulders to be able to carry it.
Second shot opportunity. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Up top Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Home team basketball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You bet.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out to the game. And we hope you had a great time. Drive home safely.
I think that first intro is the one with the one. Water. Wet, wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2,
Ronnie.
3. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant with an M, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Jones, I talk about biting. Why they feel they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10.
Including our cover athlete, Devin Booker. We caught up with him at his My Career mocap session. Take a look.
On the top of the head, go. We told just like Starburst. Send a ghost, then he fin him on bro. None of that picky, I eat money to mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, go, yo, go. Put that on, go, yo, yeah, go, yo, yeah, go, yo, go. Put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low.
kings back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down. I'm back there doing jack dance like. And I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you can try though.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, James Harden. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Simmons. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Smith. Pass to Bridges. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way to the middle. Here's Embiid. Deflected. Tipped. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year, caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often. Sometimes underrated playmaker Green showing good patience and vision.
And the 76ers call time here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Simmons. It's tipped.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Got a piece of it.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Pass to Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton. First one falls for him.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
Now here's Simmons. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
To the inside. Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Pass to Embiid. Shot is up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Bull. No one near him. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
I just love the ball movement.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Green. Going inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Bull. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. 7 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Over to the wing. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Now, he was the 2nd pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen Green got off to a slow start as a rookie, but showed growth throughout the course of the season.
Now, here's Green. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Smith. What a terrific move that is. Smith's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside, Green. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Now here's Green. Out to the right wing. Inside. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. And And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Embiid from outside. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey. Here they are, the Club City Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Irving. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Pass to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Harrell. Soft touch off the glass. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
A quick leaper with a solid frame. Harrell gives opponents problems around the rim.
Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Chris. Sinks that one from the post. Chris has got his first points of the game.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's Washington missing. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Martin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Chris the screen. To the paint. Rebound by the 76ers.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Count that bucket. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Down low. Here's Sharp. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell. So it's both teams making substitutions here. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Pass to Bull. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Here's Embiid. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it. Outside, Green. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
To the middle. Here's Bull. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Houston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Out to the wing. For 3, Bridges. Houston gets it back. Back to Smith. Another shot. And Embiid with the block.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Tipped.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Bull. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Now Smith. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lets it fly. Bowl, no good. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Green, and it's blocked by Embiid. Inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Green. Joel Embiid with the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Back comes Houston in transition. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Pass to Harrell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Washington outside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is Washington's responsibility. So good at finding open teammates. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Takes it inside. It's deflected. Here's Sharp. Banked it in off the glass.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Harrell. No good with a layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Sharp. He's got 9. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Houston closing out.
50. The 76ers, 39.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind. You are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
And Allie, thanks. Here's Thibault. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Here's Simmons. Right side Thibault. Over Washington. Thibault, that's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Sharp. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Sharp. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Good on the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And it's rejected. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. And it's blocked by Embiid. And he recovers it. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Back to Irving. Tucker with a screen. Pass to Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Embiid. That one a little long. Right side Green. Pass to Bull. And it's blocked by Embiid. And he's able to get it back. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
To the inside. Oh, no good. Outside Irving. Here's Tucker. Outside for Irving. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. Tucker, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Smith left side. Thibault with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. And that one's good. Irving.
I had the pleasure of watching Kyrie for 2 years as a teammate, and he is as creative as they come. Kyrie is an absolute joy to watch in the open floor, unless you're guarding.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And, of course, Kyrie Irving. This is his first game in his new Philadelphia 76ers uniform.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And they double up Embiid. Back to Simmons. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. Here's Atlanta now. Pass to Murray. From outside the arc. That shot off. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Now Embiid fires the three. Here's Melton. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Capella with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Embiid wide open. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's LeBron after Ben Simmons' bucket. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
LeBron outside. Capella, high post. Atlanta again missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Here's Embiid. Atlanta with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kicks it out to Collins. And the three off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Simmons. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from James. And stolen by Thibault. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing the opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Now here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Back to Murray. It's tipped. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Misses from short range. The 76ers lead it. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. James with another miss. Up top, Tucker. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up by 4. 2K Sports.
The 76ers, 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
LeVert in the corner. To the inside. Fall. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Falls got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Irving, good.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Harrell. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be jump ball.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. He gets it in there. Falls got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And Harrell slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The Hawks leading. Outside Rondo. Outside Holiday. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And that one's good, Irving.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane. Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Pass to Harrell. High, arcing shot. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outside Griffin. Down low. And stolen by Harrell. .121 left here in the second. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Oh, Griffin in position. And Griffin slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Both teams will make substitutions. Simmons inside. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And so James will bring it up for Atlanta. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 55 seconds left in the first half. Outside Collins. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Screen by Capella. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And it's Simmons penetrating. James with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
And the shot goes down.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
No one near James as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Misses from close range. The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And they double up Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the defense of Capella is huge. I mean, very impactful at that end of the floor, using his big body to deter shooters. Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Inside. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's LeBron outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And stolen by LeBron. Murray right side. Pass to Fall. Stolen by Tucker. And that one's good. Thibault.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Fall. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Easy jumper from very short distance. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers with some changes. The 76ers trail by 4. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Harrell, that's good.
man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Back to Rondo. Pass to LeVert. Off target from three-point range. Now Irving. He's got 8. It's House outside. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
6 on the shot clock. Rondo, no good. .105 left to play here in the third. Ashton Niang. And he bangs it home with one hand.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Griffin with it. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Griffin's got 9.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ashton Niang. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. The kick out to Irving. Picked by Harrell. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Griffin. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And 11 points for A.J. Griffin. And Harrell slams it in.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Harrell. Rondo with some nice D. Tie game in Atlanta. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here are the 76ers now. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And that one is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. James with it to the inside. Look out!
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Here's Simmons. LeBron with the block. And Murray. Here we go. On the wing, James. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Simmons can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 5. Screen by Capella. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Embiid. Will it go? Dribble on the wing. And here's Embiid to the paint. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins in the break. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And Simmons slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
He puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, T.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And it's Simmons penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Pass to Capella. Back to James. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
Oh, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 22.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
The drive by James. The shot comes out. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trailed by 5. Here's Tucker. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There you go, P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Yes!
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Right wing. Here's Tucker. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Simmons left side. Money!
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Murray for 3. James. And here now is Weibel to take the lead. Count it!
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From deep LeBron.
He got it in!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Oh, doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Mavericks to start out, and that's an intentional... Foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Here's Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Wood, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. McGee with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Outside Curry. Pass to McGee. Back to Curry. Clock at 4. From behind the arc. The rebound by Simmons. Now Philadelphia with it.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
Now here's Curry. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. The shot comes out, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the list. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
Here's Curry. Here's McGee. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
McGee a screen. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
He's got a clear path. Jumps up. And Embiid throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Sixers leading. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Simmons. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Mavericks trailing. McGee a screen. Outside Curry. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for three. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Embiid. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
First one falls for him.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Embiid with it. And it's McGee picking him up. And Embiid throws it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Knocked away. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Now Irving. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8.
17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Bertans for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Finney-Smith. He buries it from 3. Finney-Smith got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Harrell. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Oh, denied by Harrell.
Oh, we talk about Harrell's high level of activity. They're demonstrating it with a great block. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Ntilikina. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Powell outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three. In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Powell for three. To the inside. And stolen by Irving. And now the Sixers on the break. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else, because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Now, here's Green. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Harrell. Outside Irving. Lets it fly. Another miss by Irving. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game. Green up top. Powell with it. Trying to get back on track. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Oh, great D that time from Powell. Out to the wing. .32 seconds left in the first half of this game. On the attack, Green unloads from 13. Powell's shot is off.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
To the wing, right side. Niang. Second chance effort. Here's Irving. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
You can't forget the box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
That one no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Simmons drives in. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
McGee a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. Joel Embiid with the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Tucker, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Outside Curry. Wood with the screen. From deep. That won't go either for Curry.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
That's tipped. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Curry. Pass to McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Wood. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 12.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dinwiddie. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And stolen by Simmons.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Irving with it. He's got 6. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 9.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
Pass to Powell. Will it go? And they get it back. 4-3. The shot no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. Outside Irving. No good from outside. So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 17. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Green. Pass to Bertans. Out to Powell. It's stolen by Irving. Down low. Niang, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up.
The 76ers, 43.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Dallas with possession. 19-point game. Here's Curry. From deep three-point range. On the wing, Curry takes a three. That won't go either for Curry.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here are the Mavericks now. McGee a screen. The long distance three is buried. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
From the wing, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Wood with the screen. Clock at 6. The three ball. The kick out. Curry. Wood with the screen. The three is up. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Pass to Curry. Wood with the screen. This one for three. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Now here's McGee. And finally they hit one.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
The three from Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Outside Curry. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Thibault. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. And stolen by Wood. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Embiid.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wood with the screen. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
We've got 33 seconds left to the fourth. And stolen by Simmons. Takes it inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Curry. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.